everyone, welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome to be part of it if you're new. Now I'm Helena and this is Helena's How to Cook European and More. Basically we're doing European, we're doing Mexican, we're doing Asian, we're doing Arabic, a little bit of everything. Okay. Now right now I'm going to prepare a Mexican typical from the Yucatan area, which includes Quintana Roo, which is Cancún, Playa del Carmen, Tulum, ceviche. If you've been here on vacation, I'm pretty sure somebody convinced you to try a ceviche. This is going to be a shrimp ceviche with a chile habanero pepper sauce on the side, just in case, to go with it. Okay. Let's get started. Now this is about 350 grams of shrimp. This is the size here. It's been frozen for several days and it has been pre-boiled. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut it up, get it into a dish I've got here, a plate. And I'm not gonna make a lot because I mentioned before there's only 2 of us in the family. I don't want to have leftovers that don't get used. And seafood and stuff, my dogs can't eat. No dog should eat seafood, really. So just cut it up like this here and put it in. Alrighty, all of it. Now we're adding a tomato onto this. I changed the plate so that it's be easier to mix it up with the squeezed lime. Just taking this out of it. There we go. Alright, and the same with the other one. And what we're going to do here is just basically slice the tomato up and cut into smaller pieces. Like this. There we go. And these smaller pieces that we have, it all goes into our shrimps like this. Make sure they're separated so that the pieces are smaller, okay? I'm going to do the same with the other half. And we're also going to take an onion. I've got leftover here, half. Let's see how much we're going to be using. Just cut it up and clean it up from its peel. There we go. Use one part of it. Let's see with the other part. Cut up again. Get rid of the dirty pieces, then chop it up, okay? Alrighty. Now we're taking this and we're cutting it into finer pieces. Alrighty. Make sure everything gets chopped up here properly. And we'll add this on, separating a little bit. So I had 1 large onion in half, and I used about half of that larger onion. So basically 1/4 of a larger onion will do it, okay? Now, if you have access to cilantro, which is the one that looks almost like parsley, chop some up, cut some up in small pieces and put it in there. I'm out, unfortunately, but it's not going to make that much difference to the taste. I'm going to put some avocado inside here instead, okay? Now next is take lime and squeeze it all over here, okay? Make sure you get the juicy ones. Right now down here in Cancun, apart from being super expensive, they come a bit dry. As I showed you before, turn it inside out and squeeze you with your finger around it to get more juice out of it. And I would say I'm using 1, 2, 3, I would say about 5 limes to get this fixed up, okay? Now, with the lime on, make sure you mix this around so that the lime gets to every part of it. It kind of boils it up in its own way with the lime. I'm putting 2 chili habanero peppers on there. The red one is spicier. Here we eat this with like a raw habanero, like this. Just chew it off. It's spicy. If you prefer, you can take these and, as I said, with gloves, cut them up, small pieces, and put some lime on and a pinch of salt. If you don't want it that spicy, use the serrano peppers, the long, like this, green ones. I'm going to bring one out to show you. And clean it up with seeds and insides and just chop it up and put it in lime and a pinch of salt as well. And if you don't want it spicy, well, don't put anything at all in there. Now you also want a pinch of salt in there on top of the avocado and so forth. And then if you haven't put the avocado on already, then just move it around a little bit, okay? Now, this is how we eat the ceviche down here in Mexico, at least in the Cancun area. As I said, you want to have the habanero peppers like this, eat them raw, or just chop them up, take the seeds and the inside out, chop them up with gloves on in small tiny pieces, add some lemon or lime juice on top and some salt. If not, you want a little bit milder, use the serrano peppers. They're these ones here. Okay, and same thing, get the seeds out and the white stuff inside and chop them up finely, lime juice and some salt. Now these are the cookies or breadies. They're like water bread or soda breads, they call them down here. Simple, easy, that you just use something to put on top here. Put the ceviche on top with the chili and you eat it. So good. This is so good. Now this is the typical Caribbean ceviche from Mexico. Alrighty? Now, let me hear what you think about this one. Alrighty? And do me a favor. You're watching from Canada, States, Europe, I got people sharing all over. But States and Canada, please help me sharing. Thank you so much. Great cooking with you today. I hope you enjoyed. I know for a fact I will. And I'll see you next video. Thank you.